Rochelle Plumstead here, Remax East Coast Elite. Thanks for joining me for this week's Movin Up Minute. I've got a great question. This came in through my website, through the email. Jane was wondering about condos. So, if you're buying a condo, one, do you have the right to look through all of the condominium documents? Two, after you look through these documents, do you have the right to rescind your offer if there's something in there that you don't agree with or doesn't meet your satisfaction? Great questions, right? So here in New Brunswick, we have two different documents that can be attached to your offer when you're offering on a condominium. One is a condominium disclosure. This is where the owner will provide you with information about the condo, such as condo fees, contingency fund, how many parking spots, all of that sort of thing. The second one is the condominium schedule. Now, on this one, it's very, very specific. I've got a copy here. So, on here, item number 1 gives a date that the seller is to provide the buyer with the documents pertaining to the condominium corporation. So this would be rules and regulations, bylaws, estoppel certificate, reserve fund study, all of these things. So they have until a date that's agreed upon to provide this to the buyer. The buyer then has until another date to review these documents. If the seller does not provide the buyer with these documents by the date, then the offer becomes null and void. If the seller provides the documents, the buyer reviews them and doesn't agree with something on there, they don't like the financial statements, perhaps they didn't realize that pets were allowed, perhaps there's a limit to how many people can live in the condo or renting it. There's all kinds of different rules and regulations. But during that time frame, if the buyer finds one of these things not satisfactory to them, they can, rescind, withdraw their offer without penalty. Now, be careful. If these are not included in your offer, if your agent has not specifically asked for condo docs, you may not be able to rescind your offer if there's something in there you don't like. So if you're buying a condo and you've got 4 cats and you realize that you're not allowed to have cats and that wasn't one of the conditions of your offer, you might not be able to get released from your contract. So be very careful. Again, I've said it before. Hire a professional that knows what they're doing. If you have any other questions, if you're moving up, moving over, or moving out, let me know. I'm always around and happy to answer. And Jane, thank you very much for sending me that email. That is fantastic. That was a great question. Wishing you guys all a great weekend. We'll see you all next week. Bye for now.